It was a really interesting time because it was in a period when coming out as gay was still pretty unusual, and there was still a lot of hostility towards the idea of a gay member of parliament. One of the things he tried to do, for instance, was take his partner with him on political trips and things in the same way as heterosexual members could take their wives. And he was refused, and I actually joined him in that campaign to allow, and the amount of attack we got from the public as well as from other members of parliament. Yes, I found it recently actually, he sent out a letter in 1992 saying that members of parliament should march in the Mardi Gras. Now we just take it for granted now that all parties seem to have a float, at Mardi Gras saying how wonderful they are. But in 1992...
Not Fred Niles' party.
What?
Not Fred Niles' party.
The others. But on this occasion, only 4 people joined him. It was me, Paul, Richard Jones from the Democrats, Clover Moore, and a guy from South Australia who was a member of parliament who was a friend of Paul's, and that was it. So, and he'd sent the letter to every single member of parliament, and we were the only people who marched. So it was very brave of him to do what he did at that time, and he certainly got attacked for it, sometimes physically.
And now, Chris, when you came into Parliament, you acknowledged in your maiden speech your partner Patrick, sitting in the gallery, and who's here today, I believe, and there didn't seem to be a ripple. Now, that was from what I saw from outside. How have you found the experience?
Yeah, well, I think it's a very good thing that that it was so utterly boring to say in your inaugural speech that you're gay and your partner's there in the gallery. Just shows how far that we've come. But I think that you do want your Parliament to be as broadly representative of the community as possible. And I think you provide a different perspective when you come from a different background. I look at people like Bruce Notley-Smith, for instance, in the lower house previously, who got elected in 2011. He pushed for an apology to the 78ers, for instance, and being as an openly gay man that he was, that he pushed for that. And I think that shows when you do have diverse voices in the Parliament, what you can achieve. In our chamber, in the last term of government, it was something like the Special Commission into LGBTQIA hate crimes, which was definitely pushed by a good friend of mine, Shane Mallard, in our chamber, as well as Alex Greenwich in the other place. So I think you do want your parliaments to be as broadly representative of the community as possible because of the unique perspective that they bring. And the different issues that they push for as well. So I think that's incredibly important. I was thinking about